going insane with Temperance Remain. That's me. Still overcast. Looks like it's going to be like that all day. That's okay. That's okay. All things being equal, all weather is good. Some people might disagree with me on that. Before we get too far into the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, put your notifications on, and um, comment, leave an emoji if that's all you want to do. And, um, oh, share if you want. Okay, I'll quit trying to rock. I'll try to quit. Stop. Quit. Stop. I'll try to stop shaking the video. Okay. This energy from this moon is just so high. Being tapped in, tuned in, and turned on by it. Yes. So in the previous video was the oracle message, the one that says super pink moon. And in the oracle message, I talked about not getting stuck too high, and becoming a falling angel, from getting like too stuck in the 5D. You gotta, we're the gap standers. Stand in the gap. We have to effectively tie in both to as cohesive, an environment as we can, as we're ascending, so that we can see and deal with what we're dealing with as on our walk through the undivine matrix to the divine matrix. We're in the betweens. The tweens are never easy. They're not supposed to be. I remember when you were a kid, you weren't quite a teenager, but you weren't 9 anymore. The tweens, hard times, difficult. It's a transition. This is when we need to ask guidance, be led to oracle readings, or talk with like-minded people, or ask the universe and receive the messages that are coming from whatever direction and in whatever form they're taking on for you, so that without a doubt that uh, go right, step left, onward, don't stop, let go. So in that sense, this co-creation, manifestation, jump off point is where we're at in the journey through these videos, in sequence that I'm creating. So, trying to grab onto which topic to go first. Okay, so thoughts are energy, our words are energy, writing out our thoughts is energy, and with whatever intention, that whatever energy the intention is backed with is what it's filled with. Okay, we've talked about in the other videos, um, positive, light, love, energies, all those, the high vibe, the good energies, right? The positive energies. They're um, we're just slipped out of my hand. They're active. Negative, dense, dark intentions and actions are passive. They don't have much behind them. And really, the law of one talks about the higher you're elevated, the higher density you've elevated to, the less the low density um, existers, the people that function in those energies, the thought processes that work and are developed in the denser energies can't actually are repelled by the higher vibe, high frequency energies, which means somebody who's working on elevation and activation and ascension and laid out in my previous videos, okay? Forgiveness, unconditional love, um, lack of judgment on any soul's journey, like just not even doing it. Um, Understanding that every word you say, you're creating in any given moment. So, the lower density um, citizenry, let's just call them that, they're repelled by the highest. So they really can't come close because they'd have to raise their vibration to actually um, be effective against us, upon us, towards us, and that means they're giving up their stance as a as a committed low viber. So the law of one, okay, as channeled through by Ra through a group of 3 people back in the 70s. And again, I recommend going to Aaron Abke, Aaronabke, put in the law of one on YouTube, and he has them laid out. I think there's like 12 videos, and they're not super long, but he's got a great handle, and he's read all of it, and he's just really kind of a chill dude, kind of young and hip and great mind, super balanced, and you just know it's what he was born for. So anyway, um, the thought formers, the low vibe citizenry that thrive off gossip and slander and make themselves liable and use dark intentional energy to cast spell work, which a prayer is just a spell with a positive intention, okay? 2 different sides of the spectrum. That's all it is. Um, their effectiveness is losing effectiveness. It's not anymore. It's the things that really matter are 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 ascending to the top. Hope, you know, all this good stuff is to the top, and it's like cream. You don't have to mess with the not cream, not if you don't want to. But so then let's talk about how you how you how you get there when you're so used to being ported to this 3D 3D um, worldly programming and preference. So to deprogram that, what I do, stinking thinking, right? Perfect. Stinking thinking. Even just driving down the road, and even, I mean, everybody gets a little bit on the road. I don't really care how high vibe you are. If you're that high vibe, you're probably not driving, especially not here. But so even I catch myself going, come on, man, throwing some, common sense, but just aggravated. And I go, oh, because that's not what I want to put out. I don't. So I cancel it. You can cancel it. I say, oh, forgive me. Forgive me. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I was, that wasn't, that wasn't what I, that wasn't my heart. Bless you. Bless you. I'm sure you're having to get somewhere quick, or, um, simple mistake, simple misstep. Um, blessings, and from the heart. I really mean it. And when I was trying to come out of, when I had to leave the comforts of a home that was not healthy, with 2 children, and I had to start over, and I was really tied into uh, round and round and around and around the mountain, right, that I was running from. Um, and my life that led me to that place. I mean, the experiences, I was 29 when I had my daughter, and this is a few years later because my son was already born. So this was in the early 2000s, and um, 2005 ish, 4 ish, and I just have this picture of me driving down the road from the shelter for women and children that I was at, and thinking, yeah, I want to, I want to drink, I want to drink. And it's like, oh wait, no, and I'm like, oh, you know, Lord, please take that from me. I don't want that. I want my next new. Please, um, please. I'm sorry. That just reminded me of something else I learned while I was there. I used to get up every morning really early and go downstairs to the community room and watch Joyce Meyer. She's got some really good life hacks. I'm not really big on people who try to interpret the Bible. I've got insider information, and it's okay because she has her part. She's part of the jigsaw, and she helped me. But she was interviewing this lady who was a neurosurgeon, a brain doctor, brain surgeon, and she was a scientist. And Joyce was interviewing her because, and I have never seen or heard from her again since. And it's amazing because this was a huge breakthrough. She should have been all over the place. She should be a household name. You can still find the video if you Google, keywords. But she explained that she wanted to figure out a way to see thoughts form within the brain. And to break it down to a nutshell as best I can, she said, when you're reinforcing negative thoughts, programmed thoughts, they connect and they form their own cell, their own little clump of crap in your brain, and it becomes, like well-worn pathways. Okay. And she said, so she got this picture. So she had a visual picture on a screen, and she showed it to us. And you feed these negative thoughts, and this clump of crud, had like thorn, like looked like a briar patch, stickery, stickers, like a tumbleweed. uh, but and all of a sudden, and so you start, the pathways to the thought process all the way to that clump, and then all of a sudden these thorns start shooting out, look like dark black goo, poison. Then you start bombarding it with positive things and nature and, positive reinforcement, you know, encouragement, just pictures of just pictures of nature, of the ocean, of people laughing, people hugging, stuff like that, right? And all of a sudden you could see that the thorns pulled in, and these like fruit started popping out, like looked like it looked like a flippin' fruit tree. I am not even kidding. And it was amazing how fast that got taken over with the good thoughts, the thorns, and it just disappeared. And then it looked like a leafy fruit bush. And that's the facts, Jack. But you have to consciously reprogram and catch yourself and correct yourself to stop the pathway. And that rut will get, you know, it'll get lawn over it. It'll get green grass. It'll get all filled in with your new garden, that you're cultivating and you're pulling the weeds out of. Because that's what this journey is about. It's about pulling the weeds. It's about cultivating our beautiful garden with forgiveness, unconditional love, positive versus stinking thinking, um, gratitude, so important. Being of service, that works too. Helping out, helping somebody else, that really, I mean, that not only cultivates your own garden, but it expands it, and it makes the beauty expansive, expanding. I'm a Jupiter girl. Oh, by the way, Temperance is also the tarot card for Sagittarius. I am Sagittarius. I am. I'm a very, I'm a very proud Sagittarius. I love being a Sagittarius. But that's because I like me. Because I've cultivated my garden into who I am, cultivating it to become who I aspire to be, instead of just staying in the rut, going around and around and around and around the same people, and the yuck and the muck, and the environment. Cleaned it up. Environment feels better. Garden, weed free, and it's getting bigger. I'm so grateful. I really, at this point, 0.0 point of joy. I'm pretty much in bliss. And I want you guys to come and join me here. Let's do this thing, shall we? Yes, let's. I love you. Hang in there. Fight the good fight. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Someone told, I saw this lady once. She's giving inspirational, and she really was inspirational. She says, when you wanna co-create something, or you want to latch on to an agreement with a concept, a person, an energy, you go yes, and you go yes, 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 not just yes, 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 and now I clap when I'm in agreement because that's energy. You can probably feel it right now. It's energy. It excites everything, and it puts you right in there. So cool. So come on, let's ride that light beam. It's fun up here. Okay, okay. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. Love you guys. Hang in there. See you next time. Bye.